Welcome to Graphic Design Year 2, and what for many of you will be the last week in this class, which really bums me out. That is such an odd and kind of sad way to go out. I definitely miss you, and I wish you nothing but success and good things in the future. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So this is for May 24th. So the key thing is now you're going to continue to do the Ed puzzle. Thank you again for filling out the questions or the answers to the questions on the Ed puzzle. It was definitely interesting for me to find out how many of you were really interested in finance, and then also how many of you were interested in learning more about just emotional intelligence and dealing with social stressful situations. So for this last Ed puzzle question, I have it listed for an empathy video, which I think is really important. Empathy is probably one of the most important things, in my opinion, that people need to learn to be able to understand where other people are coming from, and then also how to be able to give forgiveness to themselves. So definitely take a look at that and just give me your thoughts on it. Now, as far as the makeup, this part gets a little confusing because some of you are not seniors and some of you are. Now, as far as seniors are concerned, the last day for any old work, meaning any work that we started during distance learning to today, it needs to be turned in no later than May 31st. And then also please email me and let me know that you've turned in those specific assignments, because since things are in several different Google Forms and they're in several different Ed puzzles and they're on Canvas, it's getting very difficult for me to track if people go in and do stuff late. So if you've got an old assignment that you turned in but it hasn't been graded, please email me. Also, please email me if you turn in any old work. For underclassmen, same thing applies. It's just you have another week to do it. So you have up until June 5th. Now, the assignments this week are you're going to be turning in two main components. One is going to be a PDF version of every piece that you've made for the band final. That's the logo, the business card, the album cover, the concert flyer, and then whichever other two or more items you chose to create. So you're going to give me all of those as PDF files. Now they can be print or interactive. So if you have questions on that, just let me know. The other part is you're going to review, almost like you're presenting the entire thing to the class. You're going to give me a screencast that reviews all 6 or more of those documents, depending on how many you did. You're going to be submitting both of those into the assignment section, and then you'll fill out the very last exit slip, and all of that will be due by May 31st. My office hours are the same, so you're welcome to come in on Tuesday if you have any questions, and then on Friday for the 5th and 6th period. Let me show you in Canvas what I'm talking about with the assignments. So what I've done in here, besides having the welcome video and the empathy Ed puzzle, I've included the band assignment sheets again, so you know what to include on those pieces. Make sure that you review through that. Then on the next piece, the first assignment submission that you're going to do is you're going to give me your final screencast. This is going to be the screencast that will walk me through all of the things that you did for the band project. So make sure that as you're explaining stuff, just briefly tell me what kind of challenges you had and what you feel your successes were, and most importantly, why. And then make sure you go over the logo, business card, flyer, album cover, and whichever other designs you ended up doing. Then make sure you save them as PDFs as well. But with this, you'll give me the screencast and you'll submit it here. Then on the next assignment that's here, this is where you're going to give me the PDFs. So you're going to upload the PDFs directly to Canvas. So that should be the 6 or more PDFs that you have. I would also like you to include the band planning form if you can. But if you don't, it's not the end of the world, because I do have a copy of that one already. But if I can have them all in the same place, that makes it even better. And then you'll fill out the exit form, and that is what you'll work on for this week. Definitely hit me up if you have any questions. I will definitely help you out as much as I possibly can. You will still have access to the class next week for those of you that are seniors, so if you wanted to pop back in for whatever reason, you totally can. And I hope you guys have done You've been well over the course of this last 6-8 weeks that we've been on quarantine, and I can't emphasize enough how much I really am going to miss you. You guys have a great week, and let me know if you have any questions at all.